Hey viewers, today we are checking out the Bleach anime series. Now this has to be one of my all-time favourite anime series. I suppose if I had 10 to 20 that out of all anime I've actually watched, and I would have to say this is in my top 10 of all favourite anime series. So this anime is licensed many years ago. It has been out for about 10 years now. It came out in 2004 and now in 2014 as this airs. This has heaps and heaps and heaps of episodes. I think off the top of my head we are up to 366 episodes of anime. It is based off manga and it is still not finished. And about 2-3 years ago they just finished abruptly after multiple side story arcs and never bothered to tell anyone, even in Japan, if it's actually going to ever get finished. So it would be good in like next year, 2015, this year, or even a year after, if they actually brought it back on TV and finished it off. Because it is very popular and it needs wrapping up. And to be honest, they could probably get 30, 40 eps and wrap it up nice. Saying that, if you've never watched it, go out and watch 10 episodes. You won't regret it, especially if you like One Piece and Naruto. So, as of all anime, I watched this in Japanese audio and English subtitles. When it first came out, it was 4:3, which is full screen. Widescreen wasn't around then. I can't stand watching anime in American English. I just get turned off and switch it off. This anime, of course, is one of these series that it's based around high schoolers, around like year 10, 11, 12, around a high school, because about 70-80% of the anime is based around a high school. It has a lot of fight scenes, supernatural, cool effects, ghosts, haunted places, themes like to that effect. Animation is top notch. Even though it's 10 years old, it is still awesome animation. It started in October 2004 and went to March 2012. And the music changes with the intros and outros every arc, so it's like basically every 25 eps it changes, but they do have a familiar music in the background for ambience, sort of setting the mood, and you'll come to hear it and go, we're setting this mood, alright? And often the music matches the character and what's happening in the scenario. The main characters, of course, are based around the town and the high school. So you've got Ichigo and Rukia. Ichigo is the main character at high school, and Rukia is the death god that maintains the village or town and make sure no bad spirits eats the good spirits, sort of thing. It's the whole thing. And of course the whole series is based around she gets injured, she transfers her death god powers to a human, and of course that's illegal, so she gets in the shit. And then of course arc 2 is she gets in arc 1 she gets arrested, and then in arc 2 they go rescue her, and then the whole story progresses through there. People, of course, in the Team Ichigo Club, I call it, which is a few of the classmates, because you separate about half the classmates, half that know what's going on most of the series, and half that actually figure out a lot later on down the track. And of course that pisses off the rest of the half, because they obviously care about him and the others in the group, the first group, but they're left out. And of course it's another one of these series like Naruto and One Piece and all that. The main character tries to carry a whole mountain of problems on his soldiers, and doesn't bother getting anyone to help. But yeah, gradually the others don't seem to weaken, help out and whatnot. But of course, Ichigo comes up as the underdog character and kicks ass. So the plot. What have I written here? It starts off introducing the main characters at the start. You've got Ichigo, his sisters, his father, the two death gods that come to get Rukia. You've got Ishtar, I think that's how you say it, which is the Quincy. You've got Chad, and you've got Inoue, I think that's how you say it, the big-breasted dumb girl that doesn't seem that useful, which actually seems like a lot like the girl from Naruto as well. And same sort of thing, it's not until like 100, 200 eps later she gets useful. And both of them are healers. What else? Yeah, we get to see some great battles when they go to visit heaven. Some of the enemies become friends. There's that sort of scenario. There's some great banter between the fighting, which I really like. Like, basically, if you like One Piece or Naruto, you'll like this for sure. One good aspect about it is the humour in it between the relationships on all the characters, especially Rukia and the people in the town. One good thing they've got is Rukia does these diagrams. She's like draws them out to explain stuff, and she holds them up, and often they're really, really dodgy, like they're made out of crayons, and she ends up whacking everyone with it. And another one is Ichigo becomes friends with a guy in heaven, and they have a bit of banter fighting, and they become good friends. And in the first series, they come across this reject spirit called Kon, and Kon is actually voiced by the guy who's made the series. So that's pretty good that he has a side appearance. And yeah, so I will throw up some footage of it. One of the good things is, as the series goes along, you realise that the characters do develop, and because of all these battles that are happening, they form relationships, they get some more friends, you know, bad guys appear out of ex-good guys, and one of the main things is, like, when they carry their swords, they have one release, which is Shy, I think they call it, or something like that. But then the second stage release is Bankai. And all the different characters have such an awesome effect on it. It's just like everyone has a different thing. Some have a huge effect, some have a small effect, some have an animal for effect. And it's just amazing what they come up with this series. And of course, Ichigo, because he's got his powers from Rukia, and then you find out, spoiler, that he loses it but gains it back. Yeah, because he got his own the second time around, he does everything differently from the normal Death Gods, and that insults a lot of the traditional royalty people up in heaven. And yeah, surprises a lot of people. So he's definitely the underdog that comes out on top, kicks ass, goes against authority, but is on the side of justice. So definitely watch Bleach. I'll be doing some other anime reviews of more recent stuff in to come. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this. Feel free to comment and like, and if you don't like it, let me know why you don't like it, so I can make the reviews better. Alrighty, well, thank you for watching, and have a great day.